In today's video, I'm going to show you the top 25 softwares that I use in my online service business. So whether you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, or any other type of online business owner, this is going to massively save you time and money so that you can basically automate the delivery of your services and loads of other things as well. So if you don't know me already, my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency. I'm kind of building and scaling in public in these daily update videos, showing you behind the scenes so I can give you as much value as possible. This one should be very valuable because you're just going to get a list of softwares that I use on a daily basis. So let's just dive straight into the video. So these are the softwares that I've been using to scale my agency to past $30,000 a month, and I will continue to use them as we scale even further because I know that they've got the capacity to do that. So we'll just go from the top. This is my list of softwares that I'm going to talk you through. I'm going to talk through the purpose of each one, why I use it, roughly how much it costs, and then you can decide whether you want to as well. So we'll start from the top. GHL. GHL stands for Go High Level. It's a software that allows you to basically use it as a CRM. It's an all-in-one software, really. But I like the calendar features from it, the CRM features, the automations, that sort of stuff. The API is decent as well. It's called Lead Connector that you can plug into Zapier and stuff as well. That'll be quite helpful for you. So GHL, look into it. It's about $100 a month, I think. If you get the agency plan, then it's much more, but then you have a limited sub account. So think about doing that. Framer is where we build our landing page funnels. It gives us loads of customizability on the structure of the landing pages, design customizability, kind of to the extent that Figma does, and the conversion element as well, super fast load time. So we use Framer. We build all of our client sites in there, and my main Optimally site is built on there as well. You can have a look at it at the link in description. For client communication, we use Slack. So that is a platform that we do pay for, which allows us to really organize, because we have so many clients now. We can't just have like kind of WhatsApp chats and stuff. We have to organize all of the channels with the clients and segment them into basically what they've bought and stuff like that. So we can also have our team members in there as well, and they can reply on our behalf. So that's why Slack's really important. You probably know what Slack is and you're probably already using it anyway, but I thought I'd highlight it there. So I use that on a daily basis. My life is basically in Slack at this point. Next one is frame.io. So this is really good if you, in your agency, for example, or your business, for some reason, you produce videos of some format. Maybe it's ads, maybe it's VSLs, that sort of stuff. You can send this kind of frame.io link to clients, and they can give feedback like at various timestamps along the video. So it's like editing feedback kind of software, which is nice. So I use that. I pay for that. It's about $20 a month. I forgot to say, Framer is about the same. Slack is paid per user, like $10 a month. ChatGPT, obvious one. Like you just need it. You need the pro plan, so you don't get capped on usage. The new models that are coming out, that's a blatantly obvious one to be using. Notion is basically our entire kind of back end for our business. Like all of our business systems are stored there. It's kind of the hub for all systems that are plugged in by Zapier and all that sort of stuff as well. So that's client kind of information storage systems, like product management systems, that sort of stuff. They're all in Notion. Wistia is to host our videos on the landing pages, because we can't just upload a massive 1 gig file to a website without slowing the website down. So this allows you to embed a video that is better than kind of embedding a YouTube video, for example. That costs about $20 a month for us as well. Dub is a great one. This is like kind of a hybrid software. So that is a software that allows you to have a referral/affiliate scheme kind of automated, and you can also do manual commissions from that, which is really helpful for me if I get referrals from people that have bought our service. And it also allows you to do kind of link attribution as well. So you can track where things are coming from, and you can, basically track your sales and traffic and stuff like that. CapCut is our editing software. That's what I use. I don't really use editing software anymore because I have a team to do that, and they use whatever they want to use. Like, I don't know which one we use, like DaVinci Resolve or something. I don't know if it's called that. We might use something else. We might use Premiere Pro or something. I don't know. But that's that. About 20 quid a month. Photoshop, I use that to alter logos and stuff like that very occasionally, and images and generate images and whatever. I think that's like better than using like ChatGPT's image generation at the moment as well. So I use that. That's about 10 quid a month. Zoom is 15 quid a month. Absolutely crucial. It's where I host all of my sales calls, client calls, everything. And I schedule all of those in. If you don't have the paid plan, you're going to get capped at 45 minutes and the meeting's going to end. Can you imagine how bad that would be if your meeting ended when you're 45 minutes in and you're about to get the close? That would just be terrible. Camo is probably one you don't need, but I would recommend it if you have a Windows computer and you have an iPhone as well, because it allows me to use my iPhone 15, I think I've got, as the camera for these YouTube videos on a Windows PC. So Mac has that functionality just kind of built in, but I am on a Windows PC right now at my main setup. So that allows you to do that. And that's what I'm recording on right now. So you can see the quality, it looks very, very good. And you can put that through OBS, which is actually one of the ones I'll show you in a moment to make it look even better. Superhuman, that manages all of my emails with AI on autopilot. So you probably get thousands of emails like per month. This is going to sort out the marketing ones, the ones you actually need to see and all that sort of stuff. It's a absolute no-brainer really. Once you get used to it, you'll never really want to go back as well. Whisperflow is a great one as well if you want to increase productivity within your business. I keep remembering that I've only said what the price is for some of these. Camo's like £6 a month or £7. Superhuman's 30 quid. So Whisperflow is basically you do a keyboard command on your keyboard, and then you can speak into your microphone, and then it perfectly dictates the words and it puts it into the text box. So I can talk to AI rather than spending ages typing, because you can only type at 100 words a minute on average, but you can speak at 200 words a minute, if not more. So it allows me to just interact with AI and write documents way quicker, respond to comments, that sort of stuff. Really, really powerful. I'd advise checking that out. I'm pretty sure I don't pay for that right now, but they definitely do have a paid plan for increased usage. Google Gemini Studio, that is one that allows you to make kind of AI apps literally by just talking to an AI. So I use that to create the tool that is in one of my other videos called, it's basically how to reverse engineer 6-figure months with this ROI calculator. That was made with Google Gemini Studio, and yeah, super powerful, that one. That's free. Or use the API and it costs you £0.01. It's insane. Best one out there at the moment, I think. Beehive is for my newsletters, so you can send mass emails to everyone that you've kind of had as a lead before, so you can contact them all in one go. That's what that is. They actually use their own domains rather than yours, so the deliverability is usually really good on those, and that's why I recommend Beehive. It's not cheap. It's $100 a month for the main plan. I think you can do it cheaper or whatever, but I'm on that one so I can grow it further, because email is really important. Buffer is so you can schedule all your social media posts for extremely cheap per month, further into the future. So you can say, I want these 30 LinkedIn posts posted on autopilot every single day for the next month. This software is going to do that. You can do it for Instagram, I think, as well, and a few others. So just use Buffer. There's more expensive alternatives out there that I would just say, why pay for that when you can use Buffer, which is really, really good. They have a good API as well, so you can connect that into Zapier. Dumpling API is one of my favorites. So this is basically an AI or an API that allows you to scrape people's websites when they enter that as a field on your form, for example, to get additional info about your lead. So say you have a question on your form that says, what's your website? They put the website in. What's going to be able to happen is this API is going to scrape the entire website, then summarize it with AI and then feed it back to you. So you get additional info about the leads when they come in. So I would advise every single business has that if they're B2B. Claude is just it's a better AI for writing kind of marketing content. So when I script my VSLs and stuff, I get Claude to do that. It's just better than ChatGPT for that sort of stuff. Zapier connects every single one of these apps really that I've talked about today all together. That's about, so Claude's about 20 quid, and Dumpling AI is about 20 quid. Zapier is about, it depends on usage really. You could probably get away with 30 quid a month. I think I'm paying 45 at the moment because I have quite a lot of Zaps going on. So that's going to automate your entire flow if you know what you're doing there. It's a bit of a skill to learn, but I'd recommend doing so. Orphonic, this is an amazing one that I learned from the winner of the school games, Nick. He basically puts every single one of his videos, podcasts, whatever he's doing through this software called Orphonic, which is only £10 a month. And it optimizes the audio quality to podcast quality. That's why my mic sounds really good right now. I obviously have a good microphone, but it just makes it even better, even more crisp. No background sounds. So that's what that is. Super cheap. 8 hours worth of content per month for only 10 quid. So I would do that. Typeform, really good for kind of conversion purposes and collecting lead info, for the main reason that you segment the collection of information sequentially, rather than having one long form that people can see there's 20 questions on. They take one question at a time, and that reduces the friction of them filling it out. And it's just a nice user interface on kind of mobile and desktop. So I would advise using that for collecting lead info. Loom is great for, the way I use Loom, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of a screen recording software that allows you to take your record your camera and your screen at the same time. £1 billion company, really helpful. I use it for the creation of SOPs. So either me or my team members are filming ourselves while we're doing our work so that we can have those stored for later down the line in case something went wrong or someone wanted to learn from us regarding the process. So super helpful for that. 15 quid a month for unlimited videos, I think, per user. OBS is what I was talking about earlier. So it's allowing me to do what I'm doing right now, which is kind of have a scene like this, have a scene like this, and switch between that without doing any editing and having my camera in kind of certain positions on the screen and having all those scenes and stuff. That's what OBS is. Great recording software, allows you to record on Mac or PC in very high quality, in the native quality that you've got from your cameras, which is amazing. And then in terms of what I use for payments, I use Stripe, and then I use a front end called Checkout Page, which is it's like an add-on to Stripe. So all your payments still go through Stripe, but it's like a front end for when you're actually accepting payments. It allows you to do more complex payment plans, upsells, order bumps, that sort of stuff. Really, really powerful. I pay a lot of money for it, but it's kind of worth it. That's like $250 a month at my current revenue. But I actually make the money back from that because I get money from the upsells that are postulated to people when they actually buy my service, which is pretty cool. So there you go. That's that. That's the top 25 softwares that I use in my business on a kind of daily basis, actually. It adds up to probably about, if you use all of these, under 1,000 a month. So if you're doing good money, that shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. If your aim is to basically not take yourself out of the business, but just make sure you're not doing manual work that could be automated by AI so you can focus on the higher leverage tasks in your business. Bit of a longer one today, 12 minutes. We'll finish the video by going through my metrics and my growth on the platforms in the last 24 hours. So we've still got 145 on YouTube and we have 9175 on LinkedIn. Very good, very good. Super happy with that. We're getting there. Inputs are contributing to stuff. I'm getting better on camera, getting ready for ads. So I'm super excited for all that stuff going to October. So the other thing I'll mention just at the end of this video is that next Sunday, so it's Sunday in 2 days, so like nine days away, on the 12th of October, I'm going to Dubai. So I'll try and get these videos up even when I'm in Dubai. I'll try my best. It's going to be on the MacBook though, so it'll be a bit of a different setup. But other than that, should be all right. And yeah, if you want to watch another one of these videos, YouTube's going to recommend you this one on the screen right here. I'd advise watching it. It's probably value packed, and I will catch you in the next one tomorrow if you don't.